matter of importance? Yes, I need to tell you about the book called The World. It has to do with the successor to the Azure, and with us, the Chronophantasma.
Chronophantasma?
Must have been the wind. Let me continue. Please tell us.
Yes, please.
Bear with me. The details may be involved. It is a story about a single book and a young girl. That young girl was imprisoned. Yes, it was very much like this jail. Dark, cold, and lonely. One day she was given a book. In that book was written a tale. The story tells of a young girl in a country who is captured by a monster. A hero appears and defeats the monster. The end.
That's disappointing.
Quiet, vermin! You don't have permission to talk! All that was written was the beginning and the end. All of the pages in between were blank. This didn't make for a story, so the young girl went on to write her own story in the book, relying on her own memory. The beginning had already been decided, so she wrote its continuation. The hero journeyed the country, ridding it of all its troubles. The story had spanned 100 pages when the brave hero stood before the young maiden. Then, he defeated the monster. But this young girl, she didn't like this story. She started to patch it up and change it. But the ending was already predetermined. It would always end the same way. The hero would stand before the young maiden, defeat the monster. Then it would end. Silly, isn't it?
Huh? When the monster is defeated, wouldn't they live happily ever after?
Miss Rachel, what happens to the young maiden in the story after the monster is defeated? The monster was actually the maiden herself. Huh? The young maiden was imprisoned by the monster that consumed the world. The girl rewrote the story's plot to its ending over and over again, so many times that the book became tattered and worn. But no matter how many times she wrote and rewrote, the hero would simply defeat the monster. He would not save the young maiden. Because it's a monster. Of course the monster is defeated. The ending cannot be changed, for that is the pre-established plot to be repeated. The young girl continued to rewrite and rewrite, pleaded to the hero to save the maiden. Please rescue me, she would say. But the hero wouldn't listen. Of course he wouldn't. He's a character in a book. Actors only carry out the roles they are given. The hero is simply to defeat the monster and claim the fame that comes with being the hero. Which is why the hero never saved the maiden. Before long, the young girl fell into despair. And of course she would. Her wish for her own story, which she was writing herself, would not come true. And yet the girl continued to believe. She continued to believe that the hero would save her. She probably still believes it now.
That wasn't much of a story.
Thus ends my exposition. Your eavesdropping leaves much to be desired, Kokonoe.
Hey, you came in here and you started talking. It's got nothing to do with me.
I suppose I agree. Now, I should be on my way. Thank you for being a respectful audience. This was an enjoyable way to pass the time.